So next up here, we have Acer palmatum Waveleaf. This is an introduction by Talon Buckholz.
Yeah.
This is an amazing plant. It really caught my attention when I first came out here and started seeing this in
one
the
of your
greenhouse.
first ones now.
Yeah,
right?
and you know, I had to take one home with me. I was like, this has got to go in my collection. There's just something really special about the leaf on this. It kind of gets this nice shiny waxy texture on the top.
It's got a little something extra.
It's got a little something, a little flair there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and when it first comes out, it's got this bright red with that little gloss over the top of that leaf. It gives it something really cool.
Yeah, this is another one that was actually in that Shining Stars or Shooting Stars. I forget what he calls the seedlings, but it was there in the Shining Star, just top seedling batch.
Right.
And it was actually on the to-go pile, so it was definitely leaving. And after about the 5th person came into town and was like, what is up with this one? He was like, hold on, let's pull that back out of the sales area.
Right.
And so I'm glad he did, because now we have it as a cultivar. Waveleaf, you know, it's got that reticulated. We put it in the new growth video, so definitely check that out. But it's got that reticulated veining, extremely dark. But I definitely think it's the glossiest of any of the ones I've seen with that reticulated veining. Especially that spring garden, it just looks almost cartoonish.
For sure, yeah, and if you want to see a demonstration of that, I'm sure I'll be popping some photos in here. But check it out on the website. You definitely can tell that it's got this little extra special to that leaf, and it does kind of have a little bit of a wave too as the leaf matures out. It gets some edging on that kind of makes the whole leaf look like it's got a little wave around the edges of it. So I understand a little bit of where that Waveleaf name comes from.
Awesome plant. It's been very heat tolerant for me. Again, another zone 5 through 9 here. If you give it some protection, definitely give it protection in that zone 9 setting. I think if you give it some late day shade, you're going to hold that spring color like with most of the Ghost series later into the spring and summer.
For sure.
Probably my favorite of the new Ghosts.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot, but probably my favorite of those.
Most definitely. And I'm getting